morning everybody and welcome back to Booktubeathon day 3 once we're starting in my house. I don't think the Booktubeathon yet ever. I didn't have her last year and I haven't been here so much this year. Midnight, this is my kitty. And she is a very cute kitty. But I'm here to update you on my process before the actual vlog begins. The reading progress is as follows. I finished Untamed by PC and Kristen Cass. This was my coin flip book and it was 411 pages long. Quite a thick one to start with. Also a book that I was not looking forward to, but I managed to get through it and it wasn't as bad as what I thought it was. I mainly just disliked the main protagonist. That is what I thought. And the main protagonist is actually having some character development, I think, which made her a bit more bearable. Then I went on to Cirque du Freak by Darren Shan, and this book was something I want to do, and the reason I picked this book was because it's based in a circus and I would love to work in a circus. Also telekinesis in this, which is just like amazing, and telekinesis powers would literally be great. And there are also vampires and I wouldn't mind being a vampire either, so I picked this one, and this one is 186, I think, 183. Then I moved on to The Vampire's Assistant by Darren Shan, and this one is my book to movie adaptation. Well, technically both of them are my book to movie adaptation, as the movie is called Cirque du Freak, The Vampire's Assistant. It takes bits and bobs from both of these movies, and I really enjoyed this. And then I started The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken, and I got onto page 82 of this, and I'm actually really enjoying what has actually happened, and I'm still a bit confused, still world developing, but I'm enjoying it, and the bit that I've got read I am intrigued. So this is my wrap up so far. Obviously I haven't actually finished that book, but we're getting there. Now my reading is going to be slower like it was yesterday today because I have work 12 till 5 hours out of my day, which isn't too bad. I also have watched half of my book to movie adaptation. I watched it last night whilst I was editing before I went to sleep, which I didn't get to sleep until about 2 because I had to make sure it got uploaded, and then commented onto the challenge as well. So I watched half of it and I found it pretty cool that the bit that I got up to was the bit where this book ends and this book begins. So I've basically watched a movie for this, and now I'm going to watch a movie for this. Set up on my laptop already, and I'm going to put that on whilst I look at the Instagram challenge and watch the video challenge. So the YouTube challenge is easy enough, you just have to do some book dominoes, but my room's quite small so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. And then the Instagram challenge I'm a bit more worried about, as that is a cosplay challenge and it's a cosplay of a cover of a book. Cosplay a character on the cover of a book. That's my issue. I don't really, but I do have a really big blue dress, ball gown dress, so I could probably get away with doing America. Obviously it's not the same, like this one is like feathered and ruffled and layered and stuff, and mine's just a ball gown, but I could probably get away with doing her, but that's like the only thing I can think of doing. Also it's going to clash with my hair, so I'll be worrying about that when I get home anyway. I don't have time to do it now because I have work in 2.5 hours. I'm going to finish watching this movie and then I'm definitely going to get some reading done, and I intend to finish it today, so I'm going to read it to work, on my way home from work, and when I get home from I'm going to like proper like sit down and focus on reading it until it's finished. I'll hopefully read it in one go and not burn myself out because it is a new dystopian story and I may end up burning myself out. We're going to try not to. So I've just got finished watching the movie and I don't really have the time to read before I go, as it's 10:30, so I need to leave in like 10 minutes, but I'm going to leave now. I might as well, and I'll just read on the bus and tram, and then I'll read on the bus and tram home. So guess I'll see you when I get home. So I just got home from work, it's about 6:30, wild to get home from work. I've done some reading of The Darkest Mind and I'm now on chapter 11, which is page 163. I've read about 80 pages today, if not exactly 80 pages. Frank's here, she's going to come over in a little while so she can help me take some photos for the Instagram challenge. But whilst I'm waiting, I'm probably just going to do the dominoes challenge, but first I do need to vacuum. I'm also only about a quarter way through this and it's going to take me a very long time to read, but to be fair I've only read it whilst travelling. I'm reading whilst travelling. I always read slower for some reason. It's about to just hoover up my room, give it a little bit of a clean. We're doing the dominoes whilst I'm waiting for Tia, and then hopefully she'll be here by that point. I'm going to be cosplaying as America like I said earlier. Okay, now my floor is vacuumed. It's about 10 minutes later. I'm going to move my chair and wash bag underneath my bed over there. So I've got all of this space here to work with for the book dominoes thing. I know what I'm gonna do. But I've noticed that we're also at a disadvantage as well today because, again, hardback books, trying to get these not to fall over. I'm at an extra disadvantage because I have a cat crawling around my feet and she may want to try to knock them over herself, and I ain't about that life. But I'm going to set it up now. Thing I've probably ever had to do in my, and now my floor is covered in a mess of book, but it was close enough. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 still standing, but if you didn't get the concept of it, I tried to make it spell read and then I ran out of space because I have this random wall here. It's fine, close enough. There's my entry for the book dominoes. It's about 8:10 now and we just got finished taking the photos for the Instagram. To be fair, I just really liked being dressed as a princess for like 5 seconds. It was great and I really like how the picture turned out as well. I was gonna like proper make the cover and everything, but I kind of just like the way it is, to be fair. Like I did do a bit of editing on it. It's on my Instagram now and I really like it. It was hectic to get in. I didn't think it would fit me anymore because it hasn't fit me for a while, but I got into it somehow, so yay, it made me feel really good about myself. But now it's time to get back into reading the Booktubeathon rather than just focus on the challenges. But I can breathe for a bit now. I can breathe easy. Apparently I can't speak easy, but I can breathe easy. So it's about 5 minutes to midnight now and I'm about to finally start editing this vlog. I've been sat up on my bed for the past few hours reading. I am so in love with this book, it's not even funny. I'm on chapter 20, which is page 311, which means I've read about 230-ish pages today. Finally passed the halfway mark. Entire goal today. Like I wanted to finish it today and then today rolled around and I was like, yeah, this isn't happening. Because we spent like an hour taking pictures and me editing it for the Instagram. Yeah. For real? Yeah. Oh shit. Instagram challenge, it took us like an hour to like do the whole process with the putting on the dress, the taking the pictures, the editing of the pictures and the posting on the Instagram. Took about an hour. My nose challenge also took me about an hour because they just wouldn't stay up and midnight kept knocking them down and then they kept falling over on their own. They kept knocking the entire thing down. It really bugged me, but in the end I managed to do it. It kind of failed because like 4 was still left standing, but we're just gonna overlook that one. But yeah, I'm now gonna end today's vlog here because I need to edit it and it's already a few minutes to midnight. But I don't have work tomorrow, so I will definitely be getting on with a lot more reading. Tia will be going home anyway around noon-ish. Well, I say home, she's going into town to buy my birthday presents because my birthday's in like 9 days. Oh my god, Tia, 9 days. I know. Seeing Liam is on my birthday and we're really excited. I'm gonna end this daily, I keep going to say this weekly vlog here and this daily vlog doesn't sound right. I'm gonna end this vlog here. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Usually I would post a new weekly reading vlog on a Monday and a new booktube video on a Thursday, but I have no schedule this week as I am posting vlogs every single day for the Booktubeathon. Join me next week for my usual schedule and join me tomorrow for another Booktubeathon vlog. See you there.